Hello, sports fans. You guys are live with Third Down with Morgan Holder. I am Morgan.
And I'm Holder, of course. Welcome to the show.
First, before we get the show started, I want to give a shout out to First Take, Undisputed, and Mike and Mike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sean. Sean.
It's the
You know what,
best.
Morgan?
It's the best, man. The best of the best.
I love you like a little brother, man. You're young enough to be my son.
Definitely.
But, the guys at the pivot, speak for yourself and get up is really where it's at. No disrespect to your guy. But I'm just saying, I think those three are the better football talk shows.
I like more than football, so that's probably why. I like baseball, basketball, but I get it. This is a football talk show. I get it.
I hope so.
This has been a busy week in the NFL. We got some upsets, some trades. Um, one of the biggest trades, will be Chicago getting rid of Smith to Baltimore. I mean, I think that's going to be a big upgrade for that defense for Baltimore. I think that's going to keep Lamar Jackson happy. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, getting Roquan Smith is big, but I don't know how much he's going to help that defense depending on the scheme and the type of defense that they run. You can have a superstar, and if he doesn't fit into that scheme, he's not going to be that effective.
True. But I think at this point, Baltimore needs somebody that can help on a defense, and I think he's one of the guys can help. I mean, their defense is not top tier at all this year, and I think this is a big upgrade to help that defense to get them where they needed to be. I'm not saying they're going to Super Bowl, but they might win a playoff game this year.
No, I don't think that's going to happen, but
it's a big possibility.
They'll probably go to the playoffs. I don't think they'll win one.
I think it's a good chance. I think it's a good chance they could win one. I'm not a big Baltimore fan, but I like Lamar Jackson. So
yeah, but Lamar Jackson isn't playing to his potential.
That's true.
I mean, if he wants the big paycheck, he's got to do better. The only thing he has going for him right now is the tight end. Was Andrews?
Yes, Andrews is a big guy. He's really good. I think he's going to be a Pro Bowl this year.
Yeah. So, hopefully, Roquan will be a great addition to the team and can help them out. But I'm not looking forward to it, seeing that my team is in their division. So,
definitely.
He do.
Y'all play them? Have y'all played them yet already? I don't think y'all have you?
No, I don't think so. We've only played Cleveland and
Cincinnati. Yup. Speaking of Pitt, what is going through your mind right now with Pitt trading away Clay Chasepool? Before you answer that, I already know what you're going to say, but I want the listeners to know what you're going to say.
What's going through my mind with the trade, so be it. I have no control over it. He wasn't a big factor in our offense this year. He had some drops, some easy catches that hit his hand. He's had some batters catches that he won when he first came to the Steelers organization. But he's dropped off since then. So maybe a different, I don't know, atmosphere, different team will breathe new life into him.
Do you think it's going to play well with?
He made a statement that Pickett didn't have the arm to throw deep, and nor did.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop you for one moment because I remember watching the game and Pickett threw that ball on point. It hit Chase's hands and it got interception.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said that, and I'm thinking this is what led to him being traded too.
And I'm gonna, and you know,
that, and he said things about the offensive coordinator, which are true. I don't really like what Matt Canada's doing out there anyway, but
I don't think no one does.
Mouth got him traded.
And if I'm not mistaken, do do you really want to see Pickett do well, right? That's true, right? I'm not mistaken that, right? You want Pickett to see well.
Yeah.
So do you think that Pitt maybe could went out and got a lineman on a trade that was on trading block, or do you think?
I don't think there was anybody out there that was of value that could come in and provide some protection. That's why I don't think we picked any. I think they're going to do their O-line shopping in the draft. That's just my belief. I could be wrong, but it makes sense because you got a young quarterback and you got to protect him.
Oh, definitely. You got some good running backs too, and Harris and Warren. So definitely got to get that line together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know Pitt's on a bye this week. So what do you think they're going to lay at coming back from that bye? Do you see them bulking up and winning more games, or do you see them just flopping?
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh is not a franchise that flops. They'll put the best players on the field, and they'll go from there. Maybe T.J. Watt will be back. He can apply some pressure to these other quarterbacks. We don't have a really hard schedule down the line. I mean, our hardest games are behind us. So
do you think right now looking at
they'll put some wins together? I think they'll get the best bodies on the field because Coach Tomlin did make that statement. Hopefully, Matt Canada won't be calling the plays.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think this is Mike Tomlin's first year of having a losing record, or do you think he's going to have a winning season coming off?
No, it'll be a stretch, but I think if he doesn't, he'll come close. But he should at least get 500 if TJ comes back and they make vital changes.
But being 500 still. Being 500 is still having a winning record, so that's good. That's good.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm not a Pittsburgh fan.
We shall see.
I'm not a Pittsburgh fan for no reason, but I do like Mike Tomlin and I do like Kenny Pickett. That's for sure. I want them guys to win a Super Bowl together.
I think Tomlin wants to prove that he can win a big Super Bowl, or he can win a Super Bowl after losing Ben. But that depends on next year's draft. And then I think whatever next season predicts, if it's not a good season, I think he'll hang it up and go ahead. And I think he'll become a part of the Pittsburgh office team.
Like a vice president or something like that.
Yeah, he'll be a part of that.
Oh, definitely.
Franchise for sure.
I hope they don't let him go. Moving on, this biggest trade helps Minnesota out, and as you know, we need a tight end, and I'm glad we got T.J. Hockenson from the Lions. I can't believe the Lions traded him to the division, but that's a huge pickup.
And yeah, he's an upgrade for you guys, but he's not Pro Bowl, If he's a good, I don't want to say pass blocker because you want him out into the seams and sitting in those zones.
Oh, definitely.
But if you need extra help for the statue, your running backs have to be effective in pass blocking.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You want all your receivers out running routes.
Definitely. With this pickup, I mean, this is going to give us more ability to throw the ball to different targets, not just throwing to KJ Osborne or Jefferson or Adam Thielen. So this gives us another target to throw the ball to, which that's good for Kirk Cousins. If Kirk Cousins doesn't make the playoffs with this team, he needs to be gone by next year.
He will be gone next year if he doesn't. Because Minnesota is not an average ball club. They have a lot of talent. We do in that offense.
I mean, we have a great coaching staff as of right now. I think it's great. I mean, we're 6-1. We're above 700. So this
Yeah,
is, I mean,
and we gotta throw out some respect for Mr. Zimmer that just recently passed away.
oh, definitely. Yeah, his son got found. He died. So yeah, my condolences to the Zimmer family. He was part of the coaching staff last year with his dad in Minnesota. So definitely condolences for that
Yeah,
family.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Much respect.
He was in his late 30s. I mean, I'm 33, so don't know when your time's up. That's for sure.
Your time's up this week because I'm winning this next.
Oh man, I beat
football
you.
game.
I
So we'll
beat
get to
you.
that later.
Yeah, because I beat you 2 times a week already. Miami, they get Chubb from Denver. What do you think this is going to be? Do you think this is going to help Miami out, or do you think this is going to give Miami a nudge to be an average team still?
No, they don't help Miami. I wanted Pittsburgh to get Chubb. Either Chubb or Roquan Smith. Either one of those linebackers. Those guys are fast, and that's what you're looking for. It's going to help Miami's defense out. It'll be a big upgrade.
Do you see Miami making a splash in the playoffs, or do you think they're going to win a game and fall off?
For me, I think Miami's trying to prove something. When you got quarterbacks like Tua and Philly has Hurts, they're young. They're coming in off of a not so good season last year, and they're really got things together, moving along really well.
I mean,
got something to prove.
Both those quarterbacks got some help though. They got really good receiving core on both those teams now. So
yeah, for me, I think they'll make the playoffs. I don't know how far they'll go, but they'll make the playoffs.
I think they will. Speaking of the playoffs, there's one team I want to talk about real quick, and I'm not a big Cowboys fan at all, for no means, but I think Tony Pollard should start over Elliott. I mean, 14 carries for 131 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he averaged 9 yards a carry. And I get it. Yes, to play against the Bears, but with those numbers, I think he should start. No question asked. I think Elliott should sit the bench. Go ahead and start Tony Pollard. Go ahead. Be the starting running back. That's me. That's how I feel. I feel with Pollard behind the Prescott, I think they got a good chance going to the playoffs.
I agree. I mean, I don't see any reason to disagree with you, dude. I mean, clearly he's the better talent between him and Elliott. Elliott has had his run. Elliott's getting old. Elliott has off-the-field problems. Elliott has alcohol problems. Tony Pollard is a breath of fresh air. And what'd you say, 14 carries? And what was his average?
Average 9 yards a carry. That's pretty impressive.
That's insane. That is insane.
It was 9.5. So if you actually round it up, that's like 10 yards a carry. So he was getting first downs a carry
with 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
I don't know.
And that says something.
Jerry Jones is running that team, not the coach, but Jerry Jones.
And here's
needs to make a change.
And here's my thought on that. They got the same line. How come Elliott's not doing those numbers? How come he's not getting those numbers like Pollard has?
Pollard has better vision. He's quicker.
Definitely quicker, better vision. I think he's stronger. So I think he has it all. He has the ability to be the next big running back. I mean, no offense to Derrick Henry, but I think Tony Pollard will be the next king.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean, I know with those numbers, yes.
He has to prove it. He has to have a start from the beginning of the season, and then give him a season where he's starting to make a name for himself. And then you can start talking about those numbers. But as of right now, he has the potential.
I mean, I know the Cowboys fans. If anybody's listening to Cowboy fans, please let us know what you guys think, thoughts, and processes of having Tony Pollard start over Elliott. Let us know that, because I like to know what you guys think.
Well, you want them to let us know, but how are they going to contact?
Oh, it's easy, man.
Come on, man.
You
Wake up.
get onto our YouTube channel. You can subscribe, leave us a comment, or you can also email us as well. And that email, I'll give you that at the end of the show.
By the way, any team that we talk about, any fans of any teams that we talk about, please come on and let us know what you think or how you feel. Let us know that we're wrong. If we're wrong, and we'll respond and address your question on the next upcoming show. So we need to put that into our program there, Mr. Morgan.
Definitely talk about that every week now. I think we should. That way we can give some feedback. I like some feedback, especially if it's about stats.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, I'm a stat
you
guy.
Especially.
Talking about.
Yeah, you're the guy that your info doesn't matter.
It does matter. Okay. I love stats. Speaking of stats, Baltimore drops under 500 with a loss to Baltimore.
Excuse me? You said Baltimore?
Baltimore beat
Tampa Bay with a loss.
My bad. Baltimore beat Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay dropped under 500. I don't know how I feel about that, because I thought Tom Brady was supposed to be the greatest quarterback in the NFL. If you're the greatest quarterback, why are you dropping? I mean, because your defense did really, really well. It seems like. I mean, you got to put some numbers up on a scoreboard.
I know how I feel about it. He's done. Okay? It's over. Okay? That ship has sailed. It's over. You're not going to win any more Super Bowl TB12. I will never call you the GOAT, but he's not going to win any more Super Bowl. He's done.
I mean, he doesn't show up in time for practice. He's getting a divorce, so his personal life is not getting any better with him. Can that be effect? Can that be taking effect of his football career right now? Is his personal life getting in his head?
Well, I think he's mentally. I think he thinks he's still in New England where he can do what he wants to do. But he's with a new ball club. You gotta earn that. I mean, you can't just come in and be, "Hey, I'm the guy." He's yelling at his linemen on national TV, but he's not producing anything.
And that's crazy, because we talk about Aaron Rodgers, how he talked about his receivers, but that was behind closed doors to a reporter, where Brady's yelling at him on the field in front of millions of fans that's there. So yeah, that's
not millions of fans.
Well,
there, it's thousands, fans, but millions of fans on the air.
I'm trying to give people hope, right? But
with everybody watching on, and this was a prime time game because it was televised.
Oh, definitely.
Right. So he's yelling at guys that are doing their best. I mean, you're not going to win every battle on the O-line.
No, and here's the thing, man.
You got to make better decisions with your passes. He's throwing passes into the dirt.
And you have a good receiver. You have Mike Evans. I don't understand it. I don't. If I was Mike Evans, I would have punched him. I'm sorry. So Michael Jordan did Steve Kerr. Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr. Look how good he turned out.
Well, you know what? We're not talking basketball. Lay off the basketball analogies, okay? Leave it alone.
This
is football.
Just say.
This is a real physical sport with all alphas on the field.
Well, Tom Brady's being a big baby.
Tom Brady is not an alpha.
He should retire. He should have stayed retired. He did a Brett Favre, retired and came back. I don't understand it. I can't believe it.
He lost a beautiful wife with that decision. So
you know what?
My problem.
Do you know what else is beautiful? Even though I had them winning, the Seahawks beating the Giants. That was beautiful. That was music in my ears, because I can't believe Seattle did that. But I'm glad they did, because I like Geno Smith, and he had opportunity to beat his old team. So.
He got lucky.
I don't know if he got lucky. Did you see his numbers? Did you see his numbers?
Now, here's the problem.
23 for 34 was pretty good.
So it didn't matter to me. I don't really care for either team, even though that NFC East is close.
Oh, definitely.
But I've never been. Well, put it this way: I stopped being a Giants. I don't want to say fan, but I used to watch them play before Eli came to the team.
So you're talking about like during what, maybe Lawrence Taylor's days?
Talking about Lawrence Taylor days, when they dominated the NFL. And then when the crybaby didn't want to get drafted by San Diego and wanted to go to New York, I was done. So anyway,
Yeah,
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, Eli is like Tom Brady's a big crybaby. I think you're about to have some good ears when I tell you this. The Browns beating Cincinnati 32-13. That should be music to your ears, because I think you and the Bengals or you and the Browns are tied though, right? In that division?
No, I don't think the Browns are 2-6.
So
I think they're up a game on us.
I mean, but that should be music to your ears though, because Cincinnati is dropping.
I guess. I mean, either way, it's a divisional game, and one of them had to win, which still knocks us back down.
But 32-13, who would expect Cleveland? Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Who would expect Brissett to beat Cincinnati that bad?
I watched that game, and I'm going to give that game to Nick Chubb. Brissett did good. He held his own.
278 yards, yeah. 17 out of 22, yeah, with one touchdown. I think he did good. I wonder if the coach is kicking himself in the ass for letting him go.
I mean, how many teams? Now look at this. How many teams go for two running the ball? They ran the ball going for two, and Chubb got it. I mean, Nick Chubb.
But we're talking about Nick Chubb.
Team's heartbeat.
We're talking about Nick Chubb. I mean, he's an absolute animal.
Yeah, he's incredible. I wish we had him, but you can't have everything.
That's true. That is true. I mean, what another thing that caught my attention was Cooper. He didn't do too well playing for the Cowboys, but boy,
he threw an interception.
Yeah, but he has 131 yards receiving yards at that.
Yeah, he showed out. Yeah.
So, I mean, you're about to hate me for this one. I mean, Pitt dropping 2-6 after losing against Philadelphia, which we kind of knew that Philadelphia was going to win, of course, but we would like to see Pittsburgh give Philadelphia their first loss.
No, I didn't kind of know Pittsburgh was going to lose. I always believed Pittsburgh's going to win. Now, with that being said, as the game progressed, and I saw failure with the defense again.
I'm telling you, man, Watt. I've been telling you since Watt got hurt. Watt's the heart and soul of that defense. Watch when he comes back. Watch what's going to happen.
We have lost games with Watt in the game. We've won more when he's playing, but we have lost games with Watt playing too. So
when he comes back, I'm telling you,
let's not build Watt up to be this gargantuan game saver where when he's playing we're undefeated. That's not.
I'm not saying you guys are undefeated, but he brings that. Yeah, he brings that hunger. Definitely. He brings that hunger, and that's something that y'all are missing. Definitely. Y'all missing that hunger. I mean, Pickett didn't do too bad, but he didn't do good either. He threw an interception, no touchdowns. But I mean, what can you do against a guy like Hurt? Guy can run, he can throw.
It's our offensive line. Okay, he was strip sacked, from the blind side.
Yeah, but again,
it's the O line. It's the O line. It's not. I'm not taking anything away from Hurt.
That's what I was saying.
Our offensive line is terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Well, not just that, but if Pickett got okay, so I think if your defense would make some stops, I think Pickett would put some numbers on the scoreboard. But why would you put some numbers on the scoreboard and your defense kept me no stops? I mean, AJ Brown had 3 touchdowns? 6.
Yeah, because Hurt had time to throw the ball.
That's true. That is true. But
just saying.
But
our offensive line gave Mr. Pickett the time right? We've got major talent in wideouts. We got great tight ends. You know, we can throw the running backs in the flat. I'm not gonna put the blame totally on the defense, but the defense.
But defense wins championships.
These guys are throwing. If you don't have a pass rush, you gotta bracket Brown. He's their best receiver. So why wouldn't you do that? I mean, I saw one that Minkah Fitzpatrick could have took from Brown, but he didn't go to the ball. He let the ball come to him instead of being aggressive and attacking football. So there's blame to go all the way around. You know, I just hope that we can get some games, win some games, and be in a good position.
I mean,
I don't want to say a good draft pick, but to at least finish 500.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Hoder. I'm happy. I mean, Minnesota's 6-1. They beat the Cardinals. They didn't stop Murray too well because he did really, really good against that defense. But we won. I'll take that. I'll take the win. That's all that matters to me. I'll take that win.
Of course you would. Why wouldn't you?
Cousins was okay. He went okay. 24 for 36, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook, though, had 20 carries for 101 yards with a touchdown. I think if you have 20 touches of the ball and you only get 101 yards, I think you should definitely reevaluate what's going on there.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not the head coach there.
Because
Jeez.
I'm just saying.
The guy ran for 100 yards. Come on.
But he carried the ball 20 times.
100 yards, you're going to win that game.
Okay, look, I'm going to go back up to Tony Pollard. 13 carries for 131 yards, average 9 yards? 14 carries. Close enough 13.
Yeah, but here's the problem I have with that, Morgan.
Are you trying to say the Cowboys' line's better?
Not all running backs are created equal. Okay.
Dalvin Cook's a Pro Bowler.
Now, Cook has been through some injuries.
That's
true.
So
for him to get 100 yards is a blessing.
I think he should got more.
Well, what you want and what you get are two different things. You got the W.
We did.
Clearly, if you control the running game, you're going to win. If you can control the game by running the ball and being on the field more and keep their offense off the field,
I mean, because
that's a W.
I mean, because with Kyler Murray, I mean, he went 31 for 44, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But D-Hop, on the other hand, D-Hop was crazy. He only dropped 1 pass. So he was, target 13 times, and he got 12 catches with 159 yards. That's incredible. And that one hand,
I get where you're coming from.
And that one hand touchdown. Woo.
I can understand where you're coming from, but you know what? You got the W.
Yeah, we did.
Be happy with it. If everything works out, maybe Madison will be starting and they won't trade him next year.
I mean, he's gonna be a free agent. I mean, after this year, I mean, I know he's gonna win a big contract. I'll give it to him. I mean, if I was Minnesota's, owner or the front office, I'll give Alexander what he wanted. He's one of the best, second string running backs. Don't let him go.
So you're going to give him a bigger contract than Cook?
I wouldn't give him a bigger contract than Cook, but I'll give him what he wants. If he wants to split the ball carries,
he wants more than what Cook's making.
Then if that's the case, do that. But while you do that, split the ball carries between both of them. Let both of them touch the ball 20 times.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. But as of now, I think Cook is doing fairly well.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I like Alexander too. Alexander's doing really well. He's quick, he's strong, and he's young. I mean, again, going back to injuries, Cook has had several injuries in the past, and he's never played a full season. So I guess this year will be different.
Well, again, that's an open invitation for Madison to put on a show while Cook is out.
That's true. Speaking of shows,
good to have a 1-2 punch. You guys have a good 1-2 punch.
And speaking of that, I mean, like, I honestly think Outside of really good teams, I think that's the best combo. I mean, it's not like a Chubb or a Hunt, but it's a nice combo. It's a pretty good combo.
Yeah.
So
don't complain.
You're right. Beggars can't be choosers, right?
Don't complain.
Hey, you know what?
You're making me sick here.
You know what the best thing coming up is? Some week 9 picks. I'm about to beat you for the 4th week. I'm calling it. We'll beat you four straight weeks right here with these picks.
That would be something to see.
Because I mean, you kind of hurt yourself for tomorrow. You picked Houston over Philadelphia. You really think Houston's defense or offense can beat Philadelphia?
No, I don't. It's an upset pick. You gotta have an upset pick.
That was the most dumbest pick anybody. I mean, Ray Charles could have done better.
How often does Philly and Houston play each other?
That's true, but again, it's Houston against Philadelphia.
Houston upset this year. I'm sure they won some games.
They won 2 games, I do believe. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. I mean, I know they didn't beat the Colts. I know they didn't like to beat the Colts.
Wouldn't that be like tragic if Philly lost to Houston?
I'm sorry, Houston's won 1 game.
Okay, which
and they
was an upset game.
They beat the Jags.
Okay, and the Jags have won how many games? I mean, do you have that?
I'm going to pull it up for you because I don't consider that an upset just because it's Jacksonville.
It was an upset.
So as we're
division game,
Jacksonville won 2 games.
That's it.
That's it. 2 games. So again, I don't think it was an upset.
Well, Jacksonville's got the better record, so it was an upset.
I mean,
Come on, Houston.
You say that, and I know we probably got some Houston fans, and I do apologize, guys, but Houston is not going to beat Philadelphia.
Come on, Houston.
The only way Houston could beat Philadelphia is if Jalen Hurts get hurt. Oh, that rhymed, and I didn't mean to.
Yeah, every dog has his day.
You said that for the past 3 times. You know, this next pick is this next pick is probably going to like change your outlook on me because I picked Atlanta over the Chargers.
Oh my God!
That's my first upset pick right there.
That's about as bad as the Houston Philly pick, okay?
No, because Atlanta's above 500 this year. They're above 500. With the team they got, they're above 500. They're actually leading that division.
You know, you're hurting Chargers fans' feelings. Okay?
I'm sorry. I gave Chargers hope beginning of our talk show during week 1. I said Chargers going to win. Is going to go to Super Bowl and win. Injuries happened, and they lost against Seattle. So again, I'm taking Atlanta.
Okay. Well, I went with the Chargers out there, Chargers fans. So all hail to the Chargers.
They couldn't get past Seattle.
Stop it. Stop putting the salt in the wound. Chargers fans aren't trying to hear that.
Look, they're going to hear this because the Chargers, I don't know what happened. Let
me tell you what happened, Morgan.
Their team sucks right now.
Another NFL team.
Shoot.
That's what happened. They're all pros.
Well, they didn't play like against Seattle. They played like a little bunch of high school girls. So they played like.
I apologize, Charger fans, for Mr. Morgan's words, but
next pick, I got.
What is that saying in the Bible? He does not know what he does.
Oh, I know what I do.
That's okay. Forgive him.
I got Miami over Chicago. Of course, I'm a Vikings fan. I want Chicago to lose. And I want Miami to win. I mean, they're doing pretty good this year. I want them to win, even though what they did to the coach they had last year, they did him wrong. Flores, they did him wrong, but I want to see Miami win this year. I want them to be above 500. That's for sure.
Of course, course you do. Of course you do. I picked them because in the paper they're supposed to win.
That's why I picked Philadelphia over Houston. I mean, but again, that's
Yeah, but you gotta have an upset.
That's
Come on,
I got one. Atlanta.
Each and every week we say we have to have an upset.
I got two of them, but Atlanta was one of them. This next pick is no brainer. Even though Jamar Chase is out, I got the Bengals beating Carolina. I don't like Carolina, and they don't have a talented team like Cincinnati does without Jamar Chase. Still, I think Cincinnati's still a talented team, even though the Browns put a whooping on them. But they're still a talented team.
Oh boy, I can't believe he went there. But okay, well, I picked. Who did I pick?
You got Cincinnati.
Let me say this. I don't hate Carolina. Carolina just doesn't have any talent.
I hate Carolina because of Baker Mayfield over there.
Well, he's not starting anymore, so.
Nope, but I don't like him.
But they don't have any talent. They let McCaffrey go. Who's the wide receiver that just got in trouble and they released him?
He's Robbie Anderson.
Yeah. And they just don't have what it takes. So they may not win many games throughout the rest of the season.
I think they're going to drop below 500. I mean, technically they are, but I think they're going to drop even below. So this next pick comes in as a head scratcher because I picked the Lions over the Packers. It's a head scratcher, I know, but I got the Lions over Green Bay. Sorry, Green Bay fans, I just don't see Aaron Rodgers and the receiving core beating the Lions. Just going to say it fair.
Well, in the paper, Green Bay is supposed to win, but again, you know how I feel about Detroit.
They're
not a team that you want to be playing against if your record isn't that great.
That's true, but both of these clubs need to win because right now they're all between the Bears and Detroit and Green Bay, they're all tied. So both these teams need to win. And right now the Packers are they lost 4 straight, and they're playing in Detroit. So this is home field advantage for the Lions.
They're playing in the Motor City. Oh yeah, they are. That says something.
So, Holger, I'm going to ask this question with this next pick. Why did you pick the Colts over New England?
Why do you judge my picks? You're the first person I always say, don't judge me. Here you are judging me about my pick.
I'm judging this pick.
Okay.
You have the sorry Indianapolis Colts fans, but yes, they're sorry. Beating New England, who New England beat the Jets last week.
Think New England is all that?
They're definitely
their starting quarterback for no reason.
He came back out and won last week against the Jets.
I have Indianapolis because they have a better talented team. I'm sorry, even though they sat Ryan, they have a better defense, and they have more offensive talent.
I'm going to stop you for one moment. Did you really think the Patriots don't have a better defense than the Colts?
Yeah.
If that's the case, how come Patriots have won more games than the Colts?
I don't. I'm going with Andy.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that. You're the stats guy. I'm the talent and chemistry guy.
Talent. You say talent, but you got the Jets beating Buffalo. Buffalo has more talent than the Jets.
That's a divisional game.
It doesn't matter.
Who am I? When Miami was terrible, they beat the Patriots. Okay,
that was Miami.
Doesn't matter. It's a divisional game.
Hands down, Buffalo's defense is way better.
Let me tell you something about Buffalo. And I hope you're listening. You know those big ears on the side of your head? Put your fingers behind them and pull them toward the front of your face, okay? Not all the way, just enough so you can hear me.
You need to lay off.
Buffalo is a talented team, but what has Buffalo done for me lately? Buffalo is slated to be the Super Bowl team every year. Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. They get to the playoffs and tank and tank. They just lose.
This is not a playoff game.
It's just like they don't know the game of football all of a sudden. I'm telling you.
This is not a playoff game.
Buffalo is not all that. I'm going with the Jets.
So what do you think?
Write it down.
You got the Jets. Okay, so what do you think the score is going to be?
Why do you do this?
I don't
know what the score is going to be. I know that the Jets are going to win.
Okay.
Well, let's say this. I hope that the Jets are going to win.
Okay, you know what? We've been putting this bet off for a while. I tell you what, Holder. If the Jets beat Buffalo, I would wear a tutu on our last episode of the week. So before
not only will you wear it, you have to take a photo and post it.
That's fine. So before the playoffs start, I'll do that. So if the Jets beat Buffalo on our episode before the playoffs, I would wear a tutu.
I can't breathe.
That's the faith I have in Buffalo.
Fans, you heard it. You heard it.
That is the faith I have in Buffalo.
Morgan, which has a fear of entities and ghosts and spooks.
Hey, now hold on. Huh? Hey, Halloween's over with. We don't talk about ghosts, okay?
Is going to wear a tutu. The man of the house.
That's right. That's right. Don't hate, Holder. Don't hate.
Tutu it is, my friend. You got it.
Because I'm going to win. I got faith in Buffalo. Josh Allen, if you're listening somewhere, somehow, please win this game.
Bills Mafia, I respect every team's fans. I do. I really do. But I think the Jets are going to come into this game with a chip on their shoulder because they're fighting a juggernaut, okay? A juggernaut. They're fighting a juggernaut, and they're going to want to knock them down.
Buffalo's going to win. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I got faith.
Okay.
And I'm not a Buffalo fan, but I got faith.
Okay. You don't spell faith Buffalo.
Nope. You spell win that way, though.
Okay.
You know what else?
Whatever.
You know who else is going to win? Minnesota Vikings. They're going to put a whooping on Washington so bad.
You know, I hope so. In the paper, they should.
Definitely. Speaking of Washington, I know there's some Washington fans out there. What do you guys think about Snyder selling this team? He has banks right now looking at potential buyers. Please leave us some feedback. Let us know if you guys want that to happen or if you guys don't care what happens.
He has to. What other choice does he have? They don't want any Snyders in that office at all.
I mean, do you blame him? I mean, look, he's trying to throw everybody into the bus. From Roger Goodell to Jerry Jones. He's going to have to
sell the team regardless. He's done. The whole family. They don't want anybody with the last name Snyder in that front office. It's a shame.
It's crazy. But yeah, Minnesota's going to...
What can you do?
Minnesota's going to put a whooping.
He's a billionaire, right?
That's true. It's true. But Minnesota's going to put a whooping on Washington come Sunday. I'm calling it.
Yeah, they are, because we took one of their good cornerbacks in Pittsburgh. So they're down a good corner.
That's true. That is true. But they haven't done too much this year anyways.
No, they haven't. I mean, Carson Wentz.
And speaking of Washington, I mean, Chase Young, he can come back to practice, but he might be done for the year because he can't really do full contact. So
did you say Chase Young?
Chase Young.
Oh, okay.
Man,
I was going to tell you to put that bottle down.
My sinuses are acting up right now. But for you guys that doesn't know this, Holder likes to pick on me. Okay, you guys see it firsthand. Anyways, Chase Young.
Dude, leave me alone. Go to the next game. Chase Young is done for the season.
Maybe they got 21 days to say it.
He's done. He's done.
I was before I say this next pick, I didn't realize that Jacksonville won 2 games. I got them beating Las Vegas.
Well, so do I.
And
why do you have them beating Las Vegas, Morgan? Didn't you say Las Vegas with that chemistry of the 2 guys that play ball together?
First of all,
college,
it's Carr and Adams. Okay, they have names.
The 2 guys,
2 best friends.
That don't really. I mean, Adams messed up when he left Green Bay. I mean,
but he didn't ask. I mean, okay, yeah, he did ask to leave.
To go and play with Carr.
I think
Why
Carr.
would you leave?
I think Carr's good.
Rodgers to go play with Carr. Look what happened to AB when he left Roethlisberger. He went to these other quarterbacks who everybody said was winning quarterbacks. Right? He went with Brady. He went with Carr.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Adams is not AB. He is not AB. That is Devontae Adams.
No, but he's a dang good wide receiver.
Oh, definitely. And I think he left Green Bay because he doesn't, he didn't want to see what's going on in Green Bay right now. I mean, he already knew what was going to happen. So.
Well, he left Green Bay because he thought Rodgers was going to leave.
That's true.
So, I mean, that's just my thought. I could be wrong. But
you might be
Rodgers
right.
was talking about leaving or retiring. Him and Devontae had a close bond. He didn't want to play in Green Bay.
That's true. But, I mean, Devontae has a close bond with Carr, too. I mean, during the offseason, they go practice together. So, that says something. He didn't do it with Aaron Rodgers. He did it with Carr.
That's true. But Green Bay was an all-around better team.
Oh, definitely.
The Raiders.
Definitely. You know what else?
Because I don't agree with almost anything that you say, but let's just keep this rivalry going.
You're a hater. You know how I told you I got another upset? I got Seattle beating Arizona. It's my second upset for the week.
What is it with you? Just don't like Kyler Murray.
I'm sorry, that's 3 upsets.
That's the only thing I can think of.
No, Seattle, they're pretty good this year, and considering.
You don't think Kyler Murray and D-Hop can beat Seattle? I
mean, Seattle got Geno Smith, they got Tyler Lockett, they got DK Metcalf. I mean, do I need to keep going? Because that's all I know. So that's all I know.
Did you say DK Metcalf?
Yeah.
No, it's not Metcalf, bro.
Sorry.
Really?
DK.
You don't know DK's last name?
Yes, and I don't like using it, so yes. Made my own little twist to it. Sounds like food.
Metcalf.
No, it sounds like a calf. Sounds like you sound like you're saying, "Come here, calf." What you're saying, like.
Look, you're not gonna get any friends that are Seattle fans if you're not pronouncing your players.
I don't want any Seattle.
You pick them to win.
I don't want Seattle friends. I don't really like Seattle, Washington. So.
Oh my goodness! I apologize again, fans of Seattle.
It rains too much there.
Morgan kind of wears a chip on his shoulder when he makes these picks, and sometimes he has diarrhea of the mouth. So please forgive him.
I'm just saying, it rains too much in Seattle. You was there, you know.
No, I was in Washington. I was not in Seattle.
Close enough. Washington was close enough.
I was in Spokane.
Close enough, Seattle. Close enough. Both of them start with S. Both in Washington.
What's our next pick? What's the next pick? Let's move on before you dig yourself a deeper.
We both got the Rams beating Tampa Bay. Hands down, I think the Rams has a way better team than Tampa Bay. I think Matt Stafford's way better than Tom Brady right now.
Tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't yell at.
I did not look at the injury report, so I don't know what's going on with the Rams.
They need running back.
I did pick the Rams as well. I've had high hopes for the Rams all season.
I mean, yeah, because they're defending
they
champions.
Haven't won some games. They haven't won games that they should have won.
Definitely no.
And I know they've had injuries, and Donald is playing, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the only thing that's hurting the Rams, man, is because of O'Connell. He was the offense coordinator, which was handling Matt Stafford last year. He's in Minnesota, and I think that's what the downfall is over there. Is there's a new offense coordinator, and it's going to take chemistry to help that out. And I don't think there's any chemistry right now.
Well, yeah, that's a possibility. I'll let you slide with that one. But for me, I like the Rams to win. I think the Rams maybe should have lost 1 or 2 games this year, but like you said, there's been changes to that coaching staff, so maybe that's the reason. But it doesn't change the chemistry on the field. It shouldn't.
No, but I think it's what's going on. I think it. Honestly, I think it's what it is. I think chemistry is not mushing together like it's supposed to be.
We'll see. We both got the Rams, so
I mean, hands down, the Rams.
Keep our fingers crossed.
I mean, Rams defense is supposed to be like top notch. I mean, they still have, Aaron Donald. They have Jalen Ramsey. I mean, definitely they should be top notch defense still. I don't know. And then offense.
Yeah, well,
offense don't look too bad.
The Niners are off this weekend, aren't they?
Yeah. Then the Giants, Denver, Dallas, Cleveland, and the Steelers. They're all off.
Okay, you know what? I'm shocked. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words.
Why?
For this Tennessee Kansas City game.
Well, you lost.
You picked Tennessee.
I picked Kansas City. It's red line.
No, you picked Tennessee because I picked Tennessee.
No.
And you're right, you did pick Kansas City.
I did. Lay off the alcohol holder.
I must have been looking at the other game. What was I looking at? I was looking at the Rams game. So you picked Kansas City over Tennessee because what?
Kansas City has better receiving core than Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee relies on a running game where...
Wait a minute. You want me to put the bottle down? But, yeah, you just said Tennessee has a better...
Tennessee has a better running game. That's what they rely on.
Than Tennessee. You said Tennessee has a better running game than Tennessee.
My bad. I meant Tennessee has a better running game than Kansas City, and Kansas City has a better receiving core than Tennessee. I said it kind of fast, but Kansas City has better receivers than Tennessee, and Tennessee has a better running back than Kansas City.
So you're saying Tennessee's defense can't get after the quarterback in Kansas City? Is that what you're telling me? Because
I believe
pressure. He's just like any other quarterback.
But I believe Kansas City's line's pretty good. I believe hands down the Kansas City line is way better than Tennessee's line.
You do realize that Bud Dupree is on the other side of that?
I do, but you do understand Ryan Tannehill is not that good, right?
I do.
Okay, then.
And neither is Malik Willis. So,
exactly. Patrick Mahomes is.
But still,
Patrick Mahomes is going to be the GOAT.
I think Kansas City should win this game, and this is another upset pick for me. I believe Tennessee is going to control the ball.
I believe Kansas City's run defense is a lot better than what people think.
Oh boy!
So
I don't know what to say about that, but okay, you have your reason. I have my reason.
Just saying.
And the only answer is going to come Sunday.
So Patrick Mahomes, if you're listening somewhere somehow, please don't let me down.
Mahomes isn't listening to us. You know what he's doing? He's making a commercial for that insurance company.
State Farm.
Jake. State Farm. Jake and State Farm. That's what he's doing right now.
This Monday night game, it kind of had me off a little bit. I because here's the thing, I got Baltimore winning, but I like what Andy Dalton's doing over there in New Orleans this year. He came in, stepped up, and he's winning some games.
I too picked Baltimore, but wish I had picked New Orleans because, like you see, New Orleans is on this hype ride right now. They're playing good ball.
They are. I mean, they
I hope they win just for the Steelers, being in the same division as Baltimore. But they have some pretty good talent over there in New Orleans.
Oh, they do, and that's not. I'm not taking nothing away from Michael Thomas, but they don't need him over there in New Orleans because they're still winning without him.
Stop it! That's just going too far.
They're winning games without him. It's proven they are winning.
The kettle black.
They are winning games without Michael Thomas.
They are
exactly.
But don't you think that they would be that much more threat with Michael Thomas? Let's just be realistic.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I can't say that. I can't honestly say that until he comes back and stays 100% healthy.
You are, if it wasn't for me liking you, we wouldn't have this podcast. Okay.
You're probably right. But again,
you're a good guy. Your kids beat you up.
Mike, cool. We're just going to throw business out there on the street like that. Don't want business in the street like that.
And all of our fans and listeners, his kids are babies, okay? Let's not.
They're not babies.
As an 18-year-old that's beating on them, no. His kids are babies.
They are 8, 11.
They're babies. And
5 and 6, by the way.
Well, we'll see. I think.
Don't get me wrong. New Orleans has a better running back than Baltimore, but Baltimore has a better quarterback than New Orleans. And I can't say nothing bad about Andy Dalton because since he's been starting, like I said, he's actually turned New Orleans around. And I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's tired of sitting on the bench or what.
Let me ask you this. Why is it that Alabama running backs come out of college and wear the number 22?
That's a good question.
Isn't Ingram's number 22?
It was when he first came in the league.
22? The guy in Tennessee is 22, and Najee Harris wearing 22.
Najee isn't great yet, so
no, but
don't put him in that
they
category.
Were great in college. And they came out into the league wearing number 22. You never thought about that.
For Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt who?
You know Emmitt Smith. One of the best running backs ever played the game.
What about him?
Well, I got number 22 for. I want to be like him.
No. I don't think that's the reason.
That is the reason.
Emmitt Smith didn't go to Alabama.
Nope. But that's why they look him up. He was like, oh, shoot, he's one of the best running backs. I'm going to be like him when I get older.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
We're not going to even go there because the best running back in NFL history was in Detroit.
No, it wasn't Barry Sanders. No, it was
Barry
Emmitt
Sanders
Smith.
Didn't retire early. Emmitt Smith wouldn't have touched his numbers. Come on, man.
Emmitt Smith. I'm saying that because I know we got some Cowboy fans somewhere listening. So Emmitt Smith.
Stop giving Cowboys fans false hope. Okay.
No.
Terrible.
Emmitt Smith was one of the best running backs.
You know what?
No, honestly,
you're starting.
All jokes aside, one of the best running backs was Walter Payton. I have to say Walter Payton was one of the greats.
He was one of the best, but the best. Walter Payton record has been surpassed by many running backs.
That's true.
Okay.
That is true. What about was it Ozzie? Ozzie Newton? No, Ozzie Newton. He played baseball. The running back for
Ozzie Newsome was the tight end.
Tight end. I thought he was a running back. Never mind.
Ozzie Newsome
Yep.
from Cleveland.
Yep.
You know what? You're too young.
I am.
Maybe you should take a nap.
I might.
You
All
know,
right,
just take a nap
fans.
with the kids, man.
All right, fans, listeners, subscribers. So earlier I told you I'll leave you with our email. So that email is going to be third down 3 RD down with Morgan Holder at gmail.com. So you can email us, write us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is third down. That's the number 3 RD down with Morgan Holder. Look us up, subscribe, comment, whatever you guys want. That being said, don't let fourth down get you.
And yeah, you know what? This is how we sign off. So after I say what I say, the show is over. And it's good because I always get the last word. So don't let, no. Stay penalty free. I was going to use your line, Morgan.
That's the old age holder.